Hi again, Dee Tozer here with the Couples HQ Daily Podcast. Today's episode is about accepting our differences. It seems so obvious, doesn't it? And it is, but why is it so hard? In the previous 2 or 3 podcasts, I was talking about who is right, why my way and not your way, my way. I was talking about all of that, faults, flaws, deficiencies, or the other way around. Everything that we see that we don't want to accept or we're irritated by in our spouse, our husband, our partner, our wife. So why is it that we can't accept it? Well, let's go back to the beginning. When we start a relationship, it's amazing what we will accept in somebody we really like. We'll accept them being late. We'll accept them driving too quickly. We'll accept them parking badly. We will accept so many things because we're really trying to keep that person interested in us. We don't want to block likability and stop the in love part from developing. So we don't address it. It's called the libido romantic phase for a reason, isn't it? But it doesn't last, as we know. If you've been in a long-term relationship now, you'll know it doesn't last. It can come and go as couples can work better together for a little while and then step out of line again with each other, become unaligned and intolerant again, and life's pressures build up. That's life. We've got different personalities, different values. You can't have perfect match. Whether people say they do, sometimes they feel like that in the beginning, and you hear of a rare couple that will speak up after 60 years together and say they were a perfect match, and I'm thrilled for them. But I'm probably here, the audience for this is not the perfect match for each other. They're probably struggling through, you are probably struggling through how to deal with the differences. And how to accept the differences. That's really what I'm talking about. How to accept them. And that means tolerating, doesn't it? That means allowing for individual differences and being able to see the other person's point of view. That requires you to be willing to see the other person's point of view. It's the willingness to accept and tolerate, because there's enough bigger value in the relationship that those little annoying things don't build up as much, or we can keep it in a box that doesn't have to have the lid taken off. We just know we're different. And sometimes, and often for a long time in the early days, we will laugh at that. We will laugh at our differences, and then they're not funny anymore. Gradually, they grind away and wear us down. And particularly something that goes against a moral grain, an ethical grain or a cultural grain. It's extremely difficult to tolerate it in that way I'm talking about. But it can be done. It can be done. So it means identifying what is okay that you can cope with if you adapt to it, and then working out what needs to be addressed and discussed and find some common ground on, which then is usually compromise, can be cooperation. I talk the two as different. Cooperation I see as the umbrella for compromise. Compromise is part of it. And in compromise, somebody has to give up something, or both do. That's right. So when you both have to give up something, it's easier to, and I call that cooperation more than compromise, because we're both cooperating to get the shift we want, the closeness we want, to the alignment. Where if only one has to, that's where the resentment builds. So I'm going to leave that there as you work through. Have a think back at yourself. This is all about, think about you in the relationship. These are not about he, she. This is about your part in it. You're the only one that can change you, okay? And the other person telling you to change doesn't work, does it? That's probably why you're listening to these. So thanks for joining me today. And Dee Tozer, the Couples Master Coach, signing off.